Good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Deku Was the Wall King? Some of you might not know, but or I always call it Wall King, but it's actually called Castle Gate, I think. So, yeah. The Castle Gate in is this one. So, yeah. So, yeah. So then so he's basically was born as a brick first. And then when he got older, or actually, I'm throwing in Zumi because we all love to see that adorable face right there. Just look at it. I would be surprised if the My Hero Academia creator puts her in My Hero Academia as like a sister or the cousin to Izuku. So sorry about that. My phone decided to like me on sleep mode. So yeah. So Izuku was basically the has that, and I'm born as a little tiny brick, and yeah. So when they reach the age of 4, he is taller than his sister, like a golem from Minecraft thing, like that one. As they went to the Quark Doctor, and they told Zumi that she has a fire manipulation, and he ignored, or no, he didn't see a giant wall. So until he tapped on the or on the desk, because at the time he didn't like talk. So he taps on the table. So yeah, you might be thinking, but wait, so yeah, and before my phone like shut off thing, I said that he right here, if that would be surprised if she was in like My Hero Academia rebooted one, and like put her as, if I ever made My Hero Academia, I would put her with Zuko so that it would be quite hilarious. So yeah, sorry about that. And moving on. So the doctor looks at the wall of a golem as he did the test on his blood, but surprisingly it was human blood, not the usually golem. Yeah, so they she's or he sees a quirk called Warp Gate, okay? But a weaker version. So yeah. So let's do a time skip. 2:15. And man, in this 15, Inko asked Zuko, because he is literally at age of 15. He's literally a castle gate at the time. He's basically taller than a skyscraper. So yeah. So he opens the door. His mother asks him to open the door because when he's around, he's like a walking home, like basically like a house. They like they walked in, and it was pretty comfy. And he can also, if there was any attacks, he could open his chest all the way up, or like all the way. He could absorb it. So yeah. As he can also make a clones of him, or should I say his spirit self, the spirit self of him, like a soul version of him. So yeah. So the Zuko got accepted to UA. They never tried. Actually, Nezu never tried using a big door. Okay? So he's basically, let's say his, soul version of him was, he has the same appearance, but he has, All Might's physique, buffed up thing. Not his buffed down one. So yeah. As he walks into a school, does that written exam and all that stuff, like a robot. I'm skipping the robot part because I know it's gonna be takes about 20 seconds, or no, 0.1 seconds faster. So yeah, as a person that I usually ship in this alternate timeline is Momo Irozu. So yeah. So when she saw him, she was blushing because she never see a person and made his entire body kind of she's asking, or she's thinking in her head of asking him out. But there's one thing. He's a soul. Oh, basically like a kind of like a knight that always guards a gate, kind. Or yeah. So when Momo has Zumi, who is that handsome? Sorry about that. And the my so yeah, so she's asking Zumi about who is that handsome person. So yeah, that's what I was saying before my phone went off. So yeah, Zuko was basically, or so Zumi told her, "Oh, him? He's my brother, her spirit." As she's like, "Wait, so he's your spirit, or your brother's spirit?" Yeah, takes physical form, or it takes, or he creates like these the physical forms from his soul to go into during the very small places. As, good to know, but can you tell us what, or, of course, where's your main body thing? Oh, it's right in front of a school. Oh. As after exam, they got on a bus as they go, and when they got there, they saw a biggest doorway that they ever seen in their entire lives. As Momo is like embarrassed. She couldn't believe that a small soul like Zuko's but Momo has a heart for people like him. So she basically went and asked Zuko's soul, like, to go on a date with him or with her. So yeah, they've been dating, and as they like were outside. As like, now I'm skipping the dodgeball, or no, actually I meant ball throw and heroes versus villains. Because could you imagine just like this entire team, or whoever has him on there, he can like basically open up his chest and like they would be right at a bomb really fast. So yeah, and don't worry about his parents, they're safe. So he can access any world. So he has a like extra, like pocket universe for him to open his chest to go in. And yeah, they've been dating for a while, and yeah, so now the USJ, but instead of taking a bus to go to there, they because Frog Girl decides to ask Zuko, uh, "Hey Zuko, can you teleport us to UA or USJ?" Sure. As his spirit says, sure. As the golem or his real body opens up the chest, like basically opens up and reveals that Zuko, or they all walked in, including Mr. Aizawa, walked right in, including Zuko's spirit, and they, of course, Zumi tells Zuko, "Good job, little brother," or big brother. And as Tinya's like, yeah, that, and it's just bizarre that you can teleport people to other areas. Huh. Yeah. And the you see him as like he's just holds one or in one place. But he's fast as the lightning. As they walked over, or his entire body walked over to USJ in about 5 seconds. Or no, 0.1 seconds. As he's like waiting outside. And yeah, 2 for 1. The spirit and him, and then yeah. So Momo was like, okay. So Zuko was basically then the whole shenanigans, like basically like like villains ambushed them. Kirgir, he warps Zuko and his friends to like different areas. So he says, when I'm in my small form, I can also teleport too, you psycho. As he teleports, as he teleports like Frog Girl. It's similar to Canon, but Zuko was like basically went in and like teleported him and her to his body outdoors thing. We're actually back at UA. And they told All Might, and then All Might it was boring. So sorry, I was trying to clean my throat. So All Might was telling Zuko to teleport him. Okay, as he like holds on to All Might's hint as he got teleported. And then as he fights against Nomu, yeah. And he grabbed Mr. Ozawa, lifts him up, as all Eraserhead says, "You should have gone outside or evacuate the building, and leaving you behind. I would take better odds than to seeing you end up dead, Mr. Ozawa." That okay, and as they were like, yeah. As he picks up 13's like suit thing, as she's laying, I can't move much. Who needs to? As he, as they said, well, he's thank goodness we both know how to teleport. So as Kirigiri got between him and the door, as he says, "You will not escape from us." Oh, you are not, or we're not escaping from what? You didn't take into account, as he said to both Mr. Aizawa and Shiraki, Mr. Aizawa and 13 down away from, as he says, as he comes in. As I was saying before my phone decided to do that, the Zuko ran up to him and physically punched him through, and he felt it. He just like straight up like he says, "That's impossible. How do you..." Well, your body's made out of the same things that I am, so that means that I can hurt you. That's impossible. Usually, I forget what the warp gate thing is, but he basically, yeah. And so he grabs him, throws him all the way back to Shiraki-sen, literally like smacked him, yeah. Picks up Mr. Ozawa and 13 runs out as he body or big body. Ready? As he looks at them and like, yeah. He basically pulls his chest wide open, and he basically teleported Mr. Ozawa 13 to the hospital. And yes, they were treated right away. So yeah. And he, he made sure he actually teleported before he he actually had he made sure that when he got shocked by Kirigiri, because it wasn't underneath a tarp, the I was trying or he was trying not to look at her. It's just like in canon when Izuku but Momo in her like her superhero outfit was like, so basically she winked at him. Yeah. He says, yeah, as he basically turned into a like one of those people that has trying not to be so like I'm not gonna say it because it's probably gonna be demonetized thing, but he's not trying to be those like people that are like what he is, basically like trying to touch the girl who's yeah the basically yeah the sorry I'm thinking. So after that stuff, of course, he teleported some fresh clothes for her to wear because he gets him too embarrassed to even get near her. So yeah, as she noticed that he's so kind of not being like so like others. That's why she likes him so much. As yeah, that's what happens. Even like everyone can like even like Ochako who respects him as a like a classmate. Everyone from class 1A and 1B. As yeah. So I'm skipping the sports festival and the internship things. He does beat up like all or Hero Killer Stain thing. And yeah, so during the camp park, there it is. Or USJ, sorry. During the camp park, during the first night sleeping thing, Zuko's entire body is like a house. Like, Momo wanted to ask him, can she sleep inside? Yeah, so, plus his when he was like asking Koda about something, as he gets punched in the that no spot thing. It actually they didn't, or it was optical illusion. Like, who are you trying to hit at? The or like Koda was trying to punch a ghost, kind, like a hologram. Huh. As so, yeah, he's immortal, actually, and yeah. So now his spirit thing. So his physical body was like stops growing, and yeah. So yeah, Momo like was like happy that Zuko is gonna be her husband, her first her boyfriend, and so now the raid arc, the Zuko was, or All Might ask Zuko who's to get to like where he is, so he opens his own doors, hers, and all the pro heroes walked right in. Two walked right in, and they were right at the front of the bar area, like basically where Bakugo was held at. So yeah, as his body, or like, yeah, so teleported with his body. So yeah, as All Might's like, you move fast, kid, huh? As yeah, so then All for One versus All Might. Then All Might was down, like on, like can't fight anymore. Kind as All for One just standing there grinning, like, huh? Now it's time for you to die. Infinity Big Bang Storm. As yeah, but Zuko, those big like door self. Hold on. His big door self went. He opened it all the way, and he. You know that one scene? Yeah, like basically his door thing went, or All for One's attack went through who his portal self, and like it came out and shot All for One. It was like that, but on a whole nother level. As All for One got obliterated by his own attack. As he turned, as his big body turned, the Zuko's big body turns around. As doctors, nurses, picked up all mine and like, sorry about that. And yeah, so during the after that thing, I'm skipping the dodge all and all for or overhauls fight thing, and he does save Ares, and yeah, and when Momo, who like finally told him that she's ready to take their relationship to a next level, as Zuko says, okay, as yeah, Zuko was basically a, or let's, I'm gonna set up the inside of the body thing. Okay, as his sorry, my, so yeah, Zuko, or so Momo and Zuko had their wedding inside Zuko's big body. Yeah, honey, as it was a pretty big wedding with fresh food and like everything. As even like Midnight is, or not Midnight, Mountain Lady was impressed that like she asked Zuko, "How big is your body get?" Or, well, the my body got to the size of a skyscraper, so it's pretty big. If I wanted to go a little bit further, then I would have just grew to a size of a planet. But I am not gonna do that. As Momo knows that he's just talking to a pro hero about the itself, as Momo is being like, before I go, I lost it. Gosh dang it. It's supposed to be the, sorry, I couldn't find it. So yeah, as an invisible girl, was like even like asking, and can you see the stuff inside your body? Like, and he says, yeah. Plus, I can also see right through Quirk, so thinking that you had clothes on, by the way. As she starts blushing, she couldn't believe him. As Zuko commented, like, something really nice. Like, I do like your hair, by the way. How do you do that without... Okay? And she's like... Hey, wow. You really noticed. Yeah. I notice a lot of things of what's going on through my body. So yeah. So then now... Zuko is married to Momo, and yeah, So then everything, like when they basically, when they got married and then they had like couple kids, two of them, or like, or yeah, like two of them, one had, looks just like Momo but with green hair. The other looked like a a not a barrel, but looked like her or his father, but with like all black hair, like basically like color swapped. So yeah, and it's just like that. And where is it? What if Momo was, or like, what if Momo loves Zuko? So basically, yeah, and yeah, it kind of looked like those two. And Zuko was basically, instead of being like all embarrassed, he enjoys Momo's company thing. So yeah, Zuko was basically act like that, and so he can teleport anywhere. And plus, he's a big house looking thing, or a giant sized mansion inside of Zuko's body. He has like, he has 10,000 rooms inside of him. So some of you are probably commenting, "Oh, that's crazy! 10,000 rooms inside of the castle gate? Ain't, ain't you don't know who what he has inside of him? He probably has like infinity ones, infinity rooms. Who knows? And plus, his friends, his family stays like when they're, if they didn't want to like travel so far, he they could like be like, "Hey Zuko, can we camp here tonight?" Sure. And Zuko, who's basically a size of that, yeah. He even has little like little versions of himself that is the size of a iron golem from Minecraft. So yeah, he's basically, or the Wither from Minecraft. So yeah, you think that's crazy, and having these guys running around and doing like dishes and all that stuff. And Tenya couldn't believe because how decorated the entire rooms are. As he even labeled every single room like his or their guest bedrooms and then their actual rooms. So yeah, Momo got hers bedroom. She's sleeping with Zuko, and we all know that she's in love with him. So yeah. And then, or everyone, not just Momo, everyone, like all class 1A and 1B, and even the teachers are pro heroes. You know, sometimes ask him to like go home, like in. Yeah, so sometimes Mirio's like, huh, we're gonna put the talent show on. As he's like, sorry, I was yawning. So, yeah. So, Zuko basically was like, go right ahead. Okay? I'll be in it. Don't you worry. I'll be there, done that. Okay? As even support course people ask Zuko if they need something. Like, can I borrow your golem themselves? Sure. As a golem comes out. And like, yeah. As they like things, as they're like doing all that stuff, they asked, or every student and teachers to ask him for anything. Even the principal, Nezu, is asking him, like, and if they move him out of the way. So yeah. They even made a spot for him to, like, for just his big body self. So yeah, now this is the end of the video. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and probably tomorrow I am probably gonna do What If Momo Loved Zuko. Probably for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Or who knows? If this video gets like 1 or more likes, then I'll probably do that. Or do the custom cards. Right? Or like something. I don't know, but have fun.